I can't believe it! I think I've made a scientific ant record in Virginia Beach. My family and I decided to drive to Virginia Beach recently in the summer. When I meant recently, I meant over half a year ago. The reason why I haven't uploaded sooner was a long story, but to make it short, I didn't have my own camera or account working that summer until the end of it. In this episode, I will show you all the creatures I filmed, including the scientific discovery I found, and will explain more deeply into it. Welcome to another video of the Ant Bio Stories. After a less than 4-hour drive to our Virginia Beach destination, we parked at the hotel we were staying at, and when my parents were signing in and the other people were at other spots, I knew I had a chance of an anting moment and decided to escape from my family to observe and film some ants. The first ant I've encountered were Argentine ants. These ants are invasive, but I don't see them in my area. I might have seen them in a previous vacation to Virginia Beach a couple years back, but this is the first time identifying Argentine ants here. At first, I thought they were the familiar odorous house ants, but I can't tell they aren't. Here's an Argentine ant near a trailer ant of Monomoria. Then things after that started to become really interesting when I caught a sight of more ants on some crepe myrtle trees. And what I saw there shocked me. I genuinely can't believe it, but I think I just might have found Brachymyrmex patagonicus, the dark rover ants, in Virginia Beach, which means I have made an ant discovery. You heard me right. I believe I have contributed to science. So if you're wondering why I am excited, is because there's probably no official record of this species in Virginia, let alone Virginia Beach. Both antmaps.com and iNaturalist map doesn't have any marking of this species within the state, so I might have been the first person in the world who has found them, which is why I'm documenting my hardest. These ants are three possibilities. First, this is indeed Brachymyrmex patagonicus, and they immigrated from the south. Second, these are Brachymyrmex debilis. However, Brachymyrmex debilis is usually bright golden, and these ants from the beach are dark, which may not be the case. And third, these could be a native species of Nylandaria ants, but I don't believe so because Nylandaria are usually a bit larger and less compact. Anyways, I am referring this species as Brachymyrmex patagonicus. And you know what? The last time when I went to Virginia Beach, I don't think I've seen Brachymyrmex patagonicus, but that could explain why I've said odorous house ants last time I made a video of the ants in Virginia Beach for my other channel. Videos link in the description. I don't even remember if I've seen Brachymyrmex patagonicus last time a couple years ago. And Brachymyrmex were seen in nearby states from south. Even I've seen them in those states, i.e. North Carolina, South Carolina, and Florida. And Brachymyrmex patagonicus are an invasive at those states, so maybe Brachymyrmex patagonicus was introduced to Virginia by way of human activities. I'll make an observation on iNaturalist. Oh, by the way, I'm now on iNaturalist, go follow me there, for these rover ants at the area which I found them. Now onto more amazing creatures I filmed on this trip. After that exciting rover ant encounter, I found a spider on between these trunks. Then I was called to come in, and then I found a bird on top of a church. Do you see those pink flowers? That's where I found those rover ants. Next, I went to this window and found some cool critters such as this gorgeous cuckoo wasp, this owl fly, and a moth. Then we came out. We went to the beach. I found a sparrow, some seagulls, and after I found some Nylandaria ants, I found red imported fire ants. Having a similar range with dark rover ants, I knew I would find Solenopsis invicta on this trip. I know it's hard to tell, but there's a house finch on that tree. Next is an exciting ant called Phaedoli dentata, because this is a lifer ant of mine. Or at least this is the first time identifying one. I might have confused these ants as Solenopsis invicta a couple years ago when I came here, so I found this ant when I was walking on the boardwalk and decided to sit on a bench. I was paying attention to the ants, and before I sat on the bench, I found this ant. Here's a video of it too. There were also lots of the familiar big-headed ants, Phaedoli bicornata, and I believe I've also seen a ghost ant there too, but I'm unsure if I caught it on film. It feels like I've just made more ant discoveries. After those exciting ant encounters, I found some gorgeous flowers of the genus Hydrangea. Then I caught sight of odorous house ants devouring a poor beautiful June beetle alive! Look at all these palm trees. This is the Virginia Beach view. Look at all these cool plants. Then I finally photographed an acrobat ant there, and a beautifully bicolored one at that. And they're common at the boardwalk. Then night came and we were wrapped up for that day. We went back into the hotel and got some rest. Now waking up on day 2, I went to the hotel parking lot and found high noon ants. And finally filmed them. I even spotted more dark rover ants, but didn't have time to film them. Soon we went to the art museum, and outside I found a skimmer dragonfly on top of a statue and even got a photo of it. See? Then I saw some field ants, and it fell. I found a June beetle with a missing foot, a pavement ant, a lady beetle, a stunning insect which I didn't have time to ID, and turfgrass ants which I finally filmed. This is that area. I was leaving. Later that day, I went to a plaza and found a cicada exoskeleton and a jumping spider eating this poor cricket, all at a pine tree. Canadian geese over there. Then I spotted monomorium and more Argentine ants. We were actually waiting to go to an olive garden, and I saw earwigs in and outside there. Even later that night, we went to the beach again, and walking back, I found a bug. And outside the hotel, I found these different cockroaches. That was it for day 2, so we went back to sleep and get ready for the third and final day of this anting trip. So, when day 3 arrived, I didn't have so much time because we were leaving early. It was also a rainy day, which excited me because queen ants may come. I have to be quick, and here's the last creatures from that day. And last is a spider which I found in our car and sent it outside. And that is it. That concludes my Virginia Beach trip. I was hoping to find Solenopsis invicta queens in this trip, but didn't. I haven't found any queens on this trip, and in fact I haven't found any ants there in day 3 at all. Because I didn't have time to find ants after the rain stops. I'm hoping to come back to Virginia Beach someday. I can't even believe I made an ant discovery. I feel like this place is one of those places with many secrets. I'm planning to share this rover ant discovery to ant experts, and hopefully this will be an official record. I'm planning to go on more anting trips in the future, so subscribe so you won't miss out my future plans. Now the next video is about me at the Smithsonian's Natural History Museum, and it's exciting because I found some cool new creatures I haven't seen before and are ones I wanted to see. And that was after I went to Virginia Beach and came home. So be on the lookout for that video. There's a hidden video of the ants in my Virginia Beach trip, including rover ants. And there's a link of that video in the descriptions. If you enjoyed this video, then be sure to check out this video where I flew down to Florida to find some of the most aggressive, intelligent, and exotic ants there. That's all, and bye.